In a world where dreams collide, Sarah's voice a gentle guide. Through the realms of time and space, she takes us to a sacred place.
Yes. What's the very first thing that you notice?
It's nighttime. I see the stars. When I look up,
Tell me about the stars. What do you see?
there's so many of them. They're like twinkling, like shining, twinkling at me, like they're alive. And the sky is really dark.
Do you notice any lights around you or no?
No, I'm like in the middle of a forest.
Are there any smells that you can smell there?
I just smell like trees. Like I smell trees.
What about sounds? Are there any sounds in the forest there?
No, it's very quiet. It's very quiet.
What else do you notice?
I just see trees all around me. It's just nighttime. I don't see anything else.
If you bring your awareness to yourself there, can you tell if you have feet there? Do you feel your feet?
I do.
What do you feel your feet look like there? What do you sense about them?
They look brown. They're small. I can't tell if I'm a little girl or just a small woman. But they're darker color, like brown.
And do you feel as if you're wearing anything on your feet or no?
No, I'm barefoot.
What about the rest of your body? Can you tell what you're wearing, or do you get a sense?
Like a leather skirt, or yeah, just kind of like drapes around me.
What about the top part of your body?
Yeah, it's like a piece of leather. It just comes like around and ties at my side.
If you put your hands in front of you, can you see your hands there? Can you tell what they look like?
They're brown. They look small. I'm not sure if I'm a young or just a smaller woman.
Are you wearing anything else on your body or your head that you're aware of there?
something around my forehead, like around my whole head.
What does it feel like?
It feels leather too, like just a piece of leather. Like just a piece of leather that just wraps around your head and it's tied on the side.
Do you get a sense what the purpose of that is?
No, it's just something you wear.
And do you get a sense what you're doing there in the forest at night?
I think I just like to look up at the stars.
Oh, tell me more about that.
I keep feeling like like I'm a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not really supposed to be there alone,
Oh, I see.
but I feel okay there.
Let's go to where you live in this place. Be there now and tell me about it. Where do you live in this place?
It's like a big village. I just hear a lot of people, and like just sounds of activities. Um, I feel like I'm a little Indian girl.
Tell me about your village.
Just feels like a happy village. Everyone feels happy and safe. Like it's a good night.
Where do you live in this village? Can you go into the place where you live? And tell me about it.
It's big. Like it's a really big teepee. Like it's all leather, and it's like the poles that are wood that holds up the leather. It's real heavy. And I just look up and I can see the night sky in the middle. Makes me happy.
And how do you sleep there? Do you have a bed or where do you sleep?
Just like a mat, or sometimes nothing, just on the dirt. The dirt is nice because it's cool. And I just feel it like on my hands as I rub the ground. It feels good.
How do you spend your time in this place when you're there? What sort of things do you do with your time?
I just play.
What do you play?
I just like run around and laugh and hide and seek with the other kids. It's just fun. I just hear myself laughing a lot.
you spend your time playing with other kids? Is there anything else that you do with your day there?
I do feel like there's a time for learning, like sitting down with other kids and listening to like an older person talk to us.
Tell me more about that. What do you get taught?
How to respect Earth and other beings. How to live.
What does the elder say about how to live?
You always have to be grateful. You should be grateful for being alive and be grateful for being able to feel emotions and feel happiness and to be grateful. And to be grateful for loving one another.
What else do they teach you?
I like see an old man pointing up at the sky, at the stars. That we need to watch the stars, that they, if we listen well enough, they talk to us.
Tell me about that. How do the stars talk to you?
Like weather patterns. Like weather patterns when rain might be coming.
What do the stars do when the rain is coming?
I'm not hearing anything.
I see. So they teach you to listen to the stars or to watch the stars?
But it's important to watch the stars, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, okay. Now as you're learning all these things, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about these teachings?
It's like I have a hard time understanding why.
I see. So they teach you how to be grateful, how to live, how to respect the earth, how to watch the stars. Is there anything else they teach you that seems interesting or important to you?
How everything has a like a cycle, and when a being or an animal or everything dies, and everything is supposed to return back, be given back to the earth. It's supposed to stay in the earth.
Tell me more about this.
It's like it's almost like he's trying to teach us not to be afraid of death, or when illness strikes someone, or it's not a sad time to be returned back to the earth.
Tell me more about that. So they're teaching you not to feel sad about death or illness because the person's being returned to the earth and the person is supposed to stay in the earth. Can you tell me more?
Yeah, we all come from within the earth, and everything dies, and it's not a scary thing. It's not supposed to be a sad thing. We know everything is a cycle. We need to remember, it's very important. Everything's a cycle. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing physical, that is. But it's like I hear him and I understand him. And I hear just like the other kids, like still talking and laughing when he's trying to teach us this.
Is there anything else you hear or you see that looks important or interesting about these teachings?
Now it's like I feel like I already know about that, but it gets frustrating for me because the other kids aren't listening, and he tries to explain it over and over. But it's frustrating because I already know this and I have to hear it over and over because the others aren't listening.
How does that make you feel?
Annoyed. I don't say anything. I just sit there and just hope that he stops talking, that we're done.
What happens once you're done?
Then I can go out and play.
Let's go to when you have a meal in this place and be there now. What are your meals like?
I see a wooden bowl. I see just like white stuff in there, like I use my fingers to eat it, but I don't know what it is. It's just like white mushy stuff. It's kind of sweet.
It's sweet.
Yeah. I don't like it or not or dislike it. It's what I have to eat.
Who do you eat with? Do you notice anybody else around you?
I see other kids. I see adults too.
What do you do at nighttime?
I just hear like in the background, like just a kind of noise and like chanting kind of, but I hear the kids in the background, and I just keep like flickers of different fires, like with each family.
Do you have a fire with your family or no?
I didn't see one initially, but there is one. It's not huge. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not sure who I feel around me. I don't feel like my family around me.
Oh.
I just feel like I'm there with others.
Okay. And these others, what do you do with them? What is it like for you?
I mean, I do like what all the other kids do. Just I don't have like a particular chore or anything.
With the fire, what do you do when there's a fire?
Sometimes we're eating, sometimes we're running around playing, laughing. Sometimes I see adults almost like holding ceremonies. I keep seeing this man with like a pounding like this wooden, like a wooden stick with a round edge or a round cap at the top, and he's like hitting, kind of like chanting, like walking, dancing around the fire, the big fire, and he's like chanting. I see like he's got feathers on his head, but he's the only one doing that.
So he's chanting and dancing around the fire, but he's the only one.
Yeah, the other adults are just, they're not watching him. They're just almost like in prayer.
Tell me about this.
Some of them are sitting, they're all around the fire. Some are sitting like crisscross on the ground, and some are kneeling. But they've all got their eyes closed and their head down, as if they're praying or taking in the noise, the sounds of what he's hitting.
Interesting. Is there anything interesting or important about this for you that you notice?
I feel like they're praying about something important, but I'm not sure what. Like something, like they're guarding against something. They're trying to prevent something bad from happening.
What happens next?
I just feel like I like feel their concern,
Mm-hmm.
and I understand the seriousness of it, and I'm a little scared. So I just kind of watch them sometimes from a distance.
Do you have any idea as to what they're afraid about? Have you ever heard anything?
Just from, they try to ward off any intruders. Like they try to ward off any battles or war, and they get the sense that something may be coming, and they're trying to pray to make it not happen.
Okay, let's leave that scene and let's move ahead in time in that same lifetime to where something important is happening and be there now. What's the very first thing that you notice?
I feel like I'm a little older, like maybe 9 or 10, and I feel like anxiety. I feel anxiety from everyone, and it's like people, they're not like running around frantic, but it's like they're preparing for something. They're busy, everyone is serious, getting things ready. I feel like they're getting things ready in case they have to fight.
Tell me more. What else do you notice?
I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go.
So you can feel everyone's anxiety and you can tell that they're scurrying, they're getting things ready.
All right. Just kind of watching everything.
And so what kind of things are you doing?
I feel like I'm invisible, just watching everyone, like I'm watching everything happen. Like I'm seeing it from the outside, even though I know I'm there, but I feel like I'm watching a scene as a young girl.
And tell me more about yourself now there. What are you like now that you're about 9. What's your life like now?
I just feel like I'm a quiet girl. I don't know why I don't feel like my family, or I feel like I'm there.
Would you get a sense how you spend your days there now? What sort of things do you do now?
I'm old enough to start helping like the village, mostly with like cleaning the pots and like washing them and getting things in order for like meals.
Tell me more.
It's like I understand that I can't play anymore. I have to help the women. I have to help in the village. Just like keep up, and like the pots are sometimes heavy. They're hard for me to pick up, but I still do it. I don't mind doing it. It's like what you do.
So you help out, you can help, and you clean the pots, and you help the village.
Yeah, sometimes I have to help with the younger kids, but they listen to me. They're not too bad. I like them.
What else do you notice about how you spend your time there?
I sometimes have to help like prepare herbs. Like I'm like holding like these herbs in my hand, and I have to wrap them with like something to keep them together, so that when we burn them, we can just kind of like swish up and down and in different directions, and it's like a cleansing process.
Tell me more about that.
It's important to do that in where you sleep, where you live. Just keep out bad energy and lift the heaviness out.
And you're just burning the herbs? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. And I can just see the smoke. And you just have to go through your home and just do that every day to keep it like safe.
And what are you keeping it safe from?
You don't want to bring in any like negative feelings into where you live, where you sleep. You want to keep that area clean. There's a lot of things that happen out and emotions that run through everyone, and you don't want that coming into your home where it's supposed to be safe and free of anger and sadness.
And so you burn these herbs every day.
I'm not sure if it's every day, but it's often.
Is there any other things that you do that you notice?
Like I have to keep, it's almost like I have to keep like things in order and keep time so that when it's time to eat, things are ready to eat. When it's time to like gather the little kids, I'm ready to do that. Like I have to be ready.
How do you do that?
It's like I just have to be ready. I have to get myself ready, keep myself just like that's what I have to do. I have to make sure everything is ready for everyone else.
Why is that what you have to do?
I don't know. I don't know.
But that seems to be your job, your role.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything else that you notice that looks interesting or important to you there?
No, not really.
Okay, let's leave that scene. Let's move ahead in time in that same lifetime to where something else important is happening, and be there now. What do you notice now?
I see the village again, anxious and very unsettled. I see that man again with the Indian man with the feathers on his head, like he must be like the chief of the village, or because it seems like he tells everybody what to do. And I see him talking to other men, like they're having a discussion of some sort. And I feel like they are getting ready for a battle or something.
Tell me more.
He's talking about like they're just making sure they have what they need, like their bow and arrows and just kind of telling them to be on the lookout. Like it doesn't feel like imminent, but like they try to prevent fighting and battle from happening, but they feel like it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time.
Oh, wow. So they're getting everything ready, their bows and arrows, they're just preparing. It feels more imminent.
They're telling the women to keep at their homes and keep the kids near them, just to keep quiet.
What happens next?
I see like an Indian and a horse just like ran past me, warning them that they're coming. And I ran I'm like running into a home or my home. I don't understand why I'm alone.
So you're all alone in this home? Tell me more.
Yeah. I'm just there. I'm in my home. I'm like sitting down, just hearing the noise outside.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like hearing horses. Like I'm just hearing the activity of horses and like the stomping of their hooves on the ground. And I just hear men's voices. I guess just talking about what they're gonna do, or I don't hear anything in particular, just their voices.
What happens next?
And I just saw my mother walk in.
Oh, what does your mother look like?
Like my mother from this lifetime.
Oh.
And she's asking me why I'm sitting in there alone.
Tell me more.
She picked me up and hugged me. She said it's gonna be okay.
What happens next?
We walk back out, and she's holding me. And we walk into another home. And I see like a baby. It's my little brother. He's just like in a little basket, like he's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And she brought me to him, and like I see her walk back out. She left me there with him. She just told me to wait there and to take care of him. And I feel like it's my little brother from this lifetime too.
I see. What happens next?
I'm just there for what feels like a long time, but it's not really. And I don't feel good.
Tell me about this.
Like I'm sad. Like I know something bad is coming. I just hear a lot of noise out there. And I'm just like hugging, like the cradle or whatever you call it. It looks like it's like brown, like made of, it's like woven like branches, and it's like the shape of half an egg. And that's what he's laying in.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like hovering over it, and I'm just trying to keep calm, but I'm worried. And it's just me and him in there. And now I'm hearing the screams outside.
You hear screams.
I just hear a lot of horses, and I'm hearing women scream. And I want to look out to see where my mother is, but I don't want anyone to see me. And I'm just still waiting there, and I don't know where my mother went. And I'm just scared.
Tell me more.
I'm just still there. It's like no one is coming in. No one is. It's like I don't hear too much. It's like, it's almost like I'm drowning out the noise.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like I don't want to hear it. It's like a muffled, like I just hear muffled noise and screams. I just feel like it's like time is lost in there. It's like I'm still there. Nothing is happening inside. It's just all outside. And I'm still wondering where my mother is. It's like I'm not seeing anything else.
Oh, okay. And do you get a sense as to what happens next?
I feel like it's morning now. It's like I see daylight.
Oh, okay. Tell me more.
just look out to see if there's anyone out there. It's just quiet. Like I'm scared, but I'm not scared. I want to go out, but I'm scared. I finally do. I leave my brother there and I walk out slowly. I just see like the fires that have gone out. Like I don't see a lot of people. I don't see people.
Do you see any people?
I see like some homes destroyed. I don't see anyone right now. I just see like the fires like went out. Like they've been burning all night. But I don't see anyone.
So some homes were destroyed, but still you don't see any people.
No. It's quiet.
What do you do next?
Like I'm afraid to go in or to look under, I'm afraid to get closer to the homes that are destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see what the destruction or anyone dead. I am afraid.
What do you do next?
I run back to where my little brother is, and I just stay there for a while, hoping that somebody comes in to check on me. But I still don't really hear anyone. I'm wondering where my mother is. I don't know.
Let's fast forward that scene to when you know what happened and be there now. What do you know now? What do you become aware of now?
I feel like I'm a little older, and I see other people around me, and then I get the sensation that like my mother was taken away. Like they're not saying she was killed. I never found her. I just get the sensation she was taken away.
Oh. What else do you notice?
Everyone's just kind of going about their business like a normal day. And so am I.
What is your normal day like? What is it like when you go about your business?
I'm just like with the other women. I feel like I'm sewing something, and I'm watching other women around a circle just sewing, just talking, just like normal, like nothing.
Tell me more.
I'm just there. I've always been like a quiet kid, and I don't talk a lot. And even though I'm older, I don't talk a lot. I just kind of listen. I listen. It's like I know what happened. My mother was taken away. It's like there's nothing I could have done about it.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like I already grieved at that point. And just makes me sad. But I feel like I'm okay now.
And do you get a sense of where your little brother is?
Like I don't sense him around me. I think he may have died.
Oh.
But I'm not sure why.
So he might have died.
I feel like he died of like he didn't want to live, like malnutrition, or like he didn't want to thrive. He didn't want to stay.
Oh, okay. How do you feel about this?
It makes me sad thinking about it. But again, I feel like it's been a few years since that happened.
Okay.
He died like shortly after my mom was taken.
I see.
Like I feel like I was still too young to know how to properly take care of him.
I see. Is there anything else that looks interesting or important about all this?
No, I just get a sense that I was just there. Like nothing excited me, nothing. I was just kind of living, helping other people.
Okay, let's leave that scene and let's move ahead in time in that same lifetime to the last moment of that life and be there now. What makes it the last moment?
I feel like someone like laid down my body. I was older, but not too old. It just felt like my heart was heavy. I was tired. I didn't want to be there anymore.
And what was that like for you? What was it like to leave your body? Tell me about it.
just felt like it was a relief. Like I was just tired, like I was tired of being there. I didn't want to be there anymore. It was a relief.
What happened after your soul left your body? What do you notice?
I saw, uh, like a younger woman and an older woman next to my body. They didn't want me to be there alone. I don't know who they are though. It was just kind of like I wasn't anyone in I was just like another lady that died, you know. I wasn't real old, but I wasn't young anymore. You know, they prayed for me and let me go, and I was happy to go.
Wonderful. So just drift and float away from that life. Just drifting and floating away from that life, leaving that person there to continue on their journey. Can I please speak with Elsa's higher self now, please? Can I please speak with a part of Elsa that knows everything about her? The part of her that knows everything about her. Can I speak directly with that part of her? I have permission to speak with a higher self.
Yes.
I know you could have shown her many different things for her to see today. Why did you show her that lifetime? Why did you show her that she was just another person who died? Why did you show her that life and that? What did you want her to understand?
She needed to see where she came from. Her family.
Tell me about that. What do you mean where she came from and her family? This is where her family came from? What do you mean by that?
She needed to know that her mother and brother that are with her in this lifetime have been with her before.
Why does she need to understand this?
It'll help her understand the deeper connections.
Why did they come back again together now? What is the purpose of that reunion?
They chose to. They just chose to. They missed each other.
Why did you show her that her mom was taken away, that left her with her little brother? What did you want her to understand about this?
It was important for her to understand that she was taken away once before and she still came back to be with her.
I see, okay. Why did you show her the role that she played in that society where she was just basically helping other people? Why did you show her this? What did you want her to understand?
She's always helping people, and that's okay. But she needs to let people help her too.
How can she do that?
She has to let herself. It's okay to let people help her.
What would happen if she let people help her? What would that be like for her?
She would be happier.
Do you have any suggestions as how she could start letting people help her?
She has like this very strong block. It's like a wall that she has built up so strongly and thick. And she needs to let it go. She needs to let it go. She'll be okay.
Where does the block come from? Where does it originate?
Fear.
Does she need this block for any reason anymore? Does she need to be fearful?
No, she needs to know that she doesn't need fear. She grew up with fear all around her every day. And she needs to know that fear is something we make up. It's not real. She can let it go.
Now that she understands that, can she let it go now? Can she release this block now?
She is.
What are you doing to do that? Can you release it for her?
It's like when she was talking about being under the waterfall. The waterfall was clearing all that for her. That was the purpose of the waterfall.
Amazing. Okay, great. Was there anything else about that life you would like to tell her about?
To stop repeating the pattern of being alone. Being alone serves a purpose, and it serves an important purpose, and it's important to be comfortable being alone, but there's also purpose in being around people that care about you. And she's deserving of that.
Tell me more about this.
She deserves to having to grow up feeling like she's alone made her think that was all for her. That was it. Like, she has to learn to be comfortable letting people in and letting people care about her and love her.
Do you have any advice on how she can go about doing that? What you suggest she does?
She has to put herself in situations where she's not alone. so that she becomes comfortable, more comfortable being around people. She does it to herself. She has to want to be around people. And she likes it, but she feels like being alone is safer. But she's learning.
Is there any advice as to how she can be more comfortable with other people?
Talking more. Talking to people more. Opening herself up. And letting her be comfortable talking about herself. And knowing that there's no judgment. No one's going to judge her.
Love it. Thank you for that. Can you tell me about her older brother? Why did her older brother live with his grandmother?
There is a deep secret. Not even her mother knows the truth. Something within the family.
Look deep into that secret and see if you can see what happened.
She doesn't need to know that.
Oh, she doesn't? Okay. Is there anything about it you would like to tell her? Because she's curious.
It doesn't matter to her. It has nothing to do with her.
Okay. All right. Okay. She was curious about let's see, all the shame that she's carried throughout her life. What do you want to tell her about all the hiding and the shame?
She can let that go. She knows better now that she's older. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just causing her grief.
Is she holding on to the shame in any way? Can you check her body?
She carries a heaviness.
Why?
In her gut and in her, like in her groin. She's shut down. It all stems from the shame.
I see. And what does she need to understand about this shame and this experience?
She didn't do anything wrong. What happened happened, and it's gone. She can grieve about it, but she has to stop judging herself. And in learning to not judge herself, she'll understand others won't judge her.
So by not judging herself, then she can understand that others won't judge her also?
Yes.
How can she go about not judging herself? Do you have any advice?
She has to just love who she is. And when she can love herself, she'll have a lot of release of judgment.
How can she go about doing this? How can she love herself? What steps does she need to do, or how do you want her to go about this?
Whenever she looks at herself and she feels that judgment creeping in, she has to stop it consciously. She has to tell herself to stop it. And in time, judgment will stop taking the opportunity.
Okay, and then how can she go about loving herself?
She needs to be grateful for who she is. She just needs to let herself be happy. And when she lets herself be happy, she'll be happier with herself.
Can you tell me more about that? How is she not letting herself be happy, and what does she need to do about this?
She herself can be judgmental. And once she learns to stop judgment on herself and others, it will release this heaviness that she carries around that she doesn't realize causes so much stress and heaviness in her body. She needs to stop judging as well. And when she does that, she'll stop judging herself and loving herself more.
Now that she has this awareness and she can see this for what it is, can you release it for her? Can you release this heaviness?
Yes.
What are you doing to do that?
Just blowing it all out from inside without.
Great. Let me know when you're done.
We're sending her golden light, healing light around her whole body.
Can you scan her body and look deep into her body and tell me what the very root cause of her arthritis is? The very root cause.
The lack of self-love. She does all these things to try to feel healthy, eating right, exercising. But she needs to understand that true healing comes from within and how you love yourself. And when she does that, she'll feel better than ever.
So you told her to release the judgments off of everyone else, off of herself, and she'll feel lighter.
Right?
But now that she has this arthritis, and you said it's from lack of self-love, what do you suggest she does so that she can love herself in the way where she doesn't need any symptoms like that?
Well, when you love yourself, you don't judge yourself. And when you judging someone or something, you're not accepting it or it for what it is.
Can you show her what it would be like if she fully loved herself? What would that feel like and be like?
She would feel like she has this new energy within and a new clarity in her mind. She would feel lighter and just bright and almost electrified, and her mind will feel just as strong. And beautiful and happy.
Since she's aware that the arthritis is from lack of self-love, is there any other purpose behind arthritis?
No.
So since that's the purpose and she received this information, can you release it for her? Can you release and heal her body? Release and heal the arthritis from her hip, her lower back, her neck. Just all throughout her body. Can you release it? As you release all that heaviness, and she has the awareness now. And you release and heal those areas for her.
We're doing it now.
Good. What are you doing to do that?
She's receiving just pulses of energy throughout her whole body, but mostly her lower body. Her hips, her legs, her feet.
Great. Let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
Okay. How does the rest of her body look? She was curious about her hormones. How do her hormones look?
Her hormones are very imbalanced.
Why?
They're balanced.
Oh, they're balanced. Okay.
They're very imbalanced.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, her body doesn't feel any stress from hormones.
Why does she fall sometimes when she's walking to the bathroom and she's been sleeping? What's going on?
She's waking up in the middle of the night very quickly. She's still asleep, and because she gets up so fast, her body doesn't have a chance to regulate.
Oh. What do you want to tell her about this?
She just needs to slow down. She needs to slow down in general.
Oh, in general. How can she go about doing that?
Just when you think you have to do something for someone, take a step back and make sure you don't need something for yourself first.
I love that. Okay. Is there any other thing she needs to do to slow down?
No, she does a good job of spending time doing things she likes. She just has to work on being around other people.
Okay. Right, that's good to know. Okay, so then does she need to keep falling in her sleep then?
No. She won't anymore.
Okay, good. Perfect. Okay. What is the root cause of her high blood pressure?
She grew up in such a stressful environment. She's always had a lot of stress. And she needs to tell herself that she's done with that. She can let her body relax. She has to.
Does she understand about this?
This is new for her.
Tell me more.
She's always felt that it was something she was doing, again, self-blaming. But it's not. She has to acknowledge her past and accept it, and then she can let her body heal. Her body can heal.
Can she do this now?
We did already.
Oh, good. So she can let her body heal now. Her body can heal.
Yes.
She's wondering if she should quit drinking or if it matters for her.
It will help her with her meditations. She does get a lot of information from her dreams, and she knows this. She already knows she's very intuitive, but it can be better if she does more of a cleansing process. She doesn't have to quit drinking, but she can cleanse herself more often.
What do you mean by cleanse herself?
Like more longer fasting.
So fasting helps her a lot then?
It will, yes.
But she's curious about being a vegan. Should she be a vegan or no?
It can help her, yes.
What would it help her with?
It'll help. He keep helping her body. It'll help with the cleansing process and the fasting.
Okay, that's good to know. All right. Why did her son have the arrest that he did? Why did that happen to him?
He needed that. He needed that. He could get loud sometimes, and that stems from his father not always being around. So in order to let his emotions out, he would scream. And even though it was harsh, he needed to go through that. He needed to see his mother there for him. He needs support. He needed to feel supported. And he did get that.
Is there anything that Elsa could do as far as helping him in any way that would benefit the both of them?
She's always been supportive, and he knows that she's always been the one there for him. And sometimes she feels like it's a little too much, but that's what he needs right now. And it's okay.
So he needs a lot of support right now.
He needs to feel what you would say, coddled, in order to feel stronger within himself and feel self-worth.
Is there anything else you want to tell Elsa about her son?
He loves her very much.
What about his girlfriend? Is that a good relationship for him, or is there anything about that you want to tell Elsa?
It's a relationship they need to follow through. They're very close souls, and they're working through things, through issues this lifetime. They love each other very much. It's like their souls are learning from one another.
It's really good to know. What about Elsa's current relationship right now? What about that man that she's living with?
He is a lot of work. But he does love her very much. He does care about her. She needs to let him.
How can she do that?
She needs to let herself be vulnerable and just make the commitment. She's afraid of being disappointed. But sometimes she has to remember that the past doesn't always have anything to do with the future.
I see. Is there anything else about that you want to tell her?
He's easy. If she can be more accepting of him, it'll be good.
What would happen if she was?
She'll be happier. And she'll feel more free. She'll be happier being vulnerable and letting him in.
Do you want to give her any advice on how to do this?
She just needs to let him in. Let him in. Nothing's going to happen.
Okay, that's really good to know. Thank you for that. She was curious why she had the dream where someone was plugging in her ear, and they said they were taking her temperature. What was that all about?
Not time.
Tell me more.
I can't.
Why?
It's not time.
Okay. Is there anything else about this you want to tell her?
No.
She was curious if her son was a twin and that she lost one of the babies.
He was.
Why did she lose one of the babies? Is there a purpose or anything about this you want to tell her?
It wouldn't have been healthy. Wouldn't have been healthy. This is why he's angry too.
Really? So he's angry because the other baby left?
Yes.
Well, then would it be beneficial for him to understand this or no?
It would, but he might just kind of shrug it off.
Well, why did the other baby not want to stay or wouldn't be healthy? Why?
He knew it would be a lot of work.
Oh. Is there anything else about this you want to say?
It's another reason why to support him, support David, because he chose to come even though it would be difficult in a tough time.
What was he hoping to accomplish? What was David hoping to accomplish?
Dave has a lot to work on. He has a lot to work on. And he knew his mother would be supportive of him. And it's not always easy.
What about Elsa? Why did she come into this life?
Elsa likes to help, but she needs to learn. Sometimes it's too much. And she knows in her head, she gets messages in her head, she knows that sometimes it's too much, but she doesn't listen.
So she wanted to help and it's too much?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what can she do about that?
She has to make a choice. Does she want to continue feeling ill, or would she rather take a different path and let herself heal and be taken care of?
Does she understand this choice?
She's learning.
Is there anything else about it you want to tell her?
She's really understanding now.
I'm glad. Good. Okay. What about the abortion that she had? She was curious if it was David or if it was not.
No, it was not David.
What was the purpose of that experience?
Just to experience a loss. Experience a loss. But now she knows.
Was the baby upset? Was the soul in the body at all, or no?
No, the baby is not upset. It knew it wasn't the right time for her.
Is there anything that Elsa needs to understand about this, or does she understand it all?
She does good understanding. She does a good job understanding, but in her heart, in her mind, she needs to let go of the judgment.
Just so she's can let go of it, when she had the abortion, can you tell me about whether or not she should have even felt guilty? I mean, how does the baby feel, just so the baby knows, so that Elsa can release this judgment, this feeling around it? What could you tell Elsa about abortions, or about how the baby felt, or anything? What if it wasn't upset, then she could let that go, correct? Or could you tell me more about the feelings?
The souls are never upset. They're always trying to do what's best for the person. And they understand that it may have not been the right time for them, even though they had chosen. But they don't get upset. That's just people thinking that. And that's what makes them feel guilty.
What happens to the soul after it's aborted?
Goes back to soul goes back to school, just to kind of review why they chose a lifetime that was not right for the other person.
Tell me about this school. Is the soul learning something from this experience?
The soul is always learning.
What does the soul learn from that type of experience?
The soul is taking back what it witnesses from the human form. And although it doesn't understand why people are saddened by something like this,
Oh, they don't understand why people are saddened?
they don't understand the attachment. They don't understand the attachment to the physical body.
So they go to school, and what do they learn?
It's almost like they take that information back so that when they do come into human form, they have some understanding of how humans are and how they're attached to the physicality. We know it's okay. We know there is no death. So it's okay if there's an abortion that has been held. It's just to say when a body, a soul dies in an accident or of old age, the body dies and the soul goes back home. It's the same thing.
Do the souls that are aborted want to have a full experience, or they are aware of?
There's free will, so even though they chose to go into that lifetime, they understand that there is free will, and if an abortion is chosen to be held, they know it wouldn't have been a good situation to be born into anyway. So there's never ill feeling. They just recognize it wasn't the right time.
I see. So since Elsa understands all of this, can she release it from her heart, release the guilt, now that she has more awareness around it?
She can.
Is there anything else she needs to understand about it before she does that, or can she release it fully?
Every experience that we have in our life is just that. It's an experience. And we take what we learn from that and we let go of the experience. We have to let go of that experience and not carry it heavy in our heart, in our bodies. It's just an experience.
Thank you for that. Okay. What about Elsa's career? Is there anything about her career or her next steps for her career that you want to tell her?
She will do well.
Do you have any advice that you want to tell her about this?
She will do well, but what she really wants to do is work such as yours, the hypnosis. She needs to remember to follow her heart.
If she were to do the hypnosis, is there any advice you want to give her on doing that? Would that be beneficial for her?
She says she has no time. She needs to make time if that's what she really wants to do. And if other things need to wait, then they wait, if that's what she really wants to do.
Would it be beneficial for her to do this?
Yes. It'll help heal her too, keep her healed, keep her from being around people that are sick, and some of them want to be sick. It's not good for you. It's not good for anyone. And it's especially not good for her because she takes it all upon herself.
So if she were to do the hypnosis, it would be better for her then, it sounds like?
Very much.
And do you have, so you suggest she just finds a time. Is there any other advice you want to give her? Just how to make this more of a priority if this is what you want her to do?
She needs to stop doubting herself. She needs to believe that she can do it. She knows she's good. She needs to believe that she can do it and be successful, just the way she put her mind toward what she does now. She can be that as well, doing hypnosis or whatever she wants to do.
What will her life be like if she does the hypnosis?
She'll be much happier. She'll be almost like in a bliss. She actually does really like talking to people, even though she says she likes to limit conversations. She likes talking to people. And she can help them feel better and heal in this aspect rather than with medications.
That's amazing to know. Do you want her to go for her level 3 or no?
Yes.
Okay.
She can. She will.
Is there any advice that you want to give her about anything else at all? Anything that I didn't ask that I could have asked that you want to tell her about?
Her mother is around sometimes. Not a lot, but sometimes. Her grandfather, too.
Do they have anything they want to say?
Just for her to know that they're there, not to feel alone. She knows she has her angels. They're not around all the time, but they are there.
Why do they come around when they do come around?
Almost like just checking in on her. They do nudge her sometimes.
How are they nudging her? What is it that they're nudging her to do?
Well, they're nudging her to do that hypnosis because they know she'll be good at it, and they say they tried to prepare her to understand these things, and now's the time for her to use it.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you want to tell her about? Anything at all?
She's doing the right thing. She's good. She'll be okay.